What's up, guys? How we doing today? Hope everyone is feeling well, doing well. It's our first break of the day. We got 4 more going after this, and we will be getting started here in just about 2 or 3 minutes. Just shooting out messages now to everyone to let them know that we are live. Does look like we have 2 teams that were not paid for, so I will be making those available to you guys in just a minute here. The way that works, if you are new to the channel, is I'm going to type the team name and price in the chat. It's going to go on a first come, first serve basis. So whoever calls it first, they will be yours. I will type in my PayPal info and you can send payment. And we'll be doing that here in just about 2 minutes. So just hang on tight, guys. All right, guys. So without further ado, I am going to make these last 2 unsold, unpaid for teams available to you guys now. The way this works is I'm going to type the team name and price in the chat. It's going to go on a first come, first serve basis. So whoever calls it first, they will be yours. I will send you my PayPal info and you can send payment. Please do type in the team name that you're calling so that there's no confusion, as there are 2 available. And please do note that it's going to be whoever is first in my chat. There could be a lag on your end or mine, but I got to go by what I am seeing. Good luck, everybody, and get those hands by those keyboards. D-backs to Nolan. And Braves to Dylan. Sorry, Gary. Dylan got him just before you, bud. And that's the PayPal, guys. Just let me know when you send payment, and we will begin. All right, I'm going to check that now. Gonna refresh PayPal one more time. Didn't see either yet. Hopefully it's just going slow today. Dylan, I got you, and Nolan, I got you also. All right, guys, perfect. Thank you so much. All right, everybody, without further ado, we have 10 mega boxes of 2020 Bowman baseball. As always, everything but your paper base will ship. So all your chrome, all your color, all your inserts, and any autos that we may pull. And we'll be doing a hit recap of all of our bigger hits at the end of the break. Good luck, everybody. See if we can pull you guys some fire. First break of the day. Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox and C.J. Abrams for the Pods. Nico Holsizer for Tampa and Evan White for the Mariners. Nolan Gorman for the Cards and Drew Mendoza for the Nats. There's Ronnie Mauricio for the Mets and Ronaldo Hernandez for Tampa Bay. And all first Mojos. Dane Dunning for the White Sox. Brady Singer for the Royals. Rookie their favorites. Abraham Toro for the Stros. There's a Lou Bob Mojo for the Chicago White Sox. And Christian Javier for H-Town. De La Cruz for Los Bravos. JJ Blue Day for the Marlins. There's a span in the globe of Lou Bob for the White Sox. Gunnar Henderson for the O's. And Christian Pache for Los Bravos. Closing out our first mega box. Number 2. We do have a few more breaks of this coming up this week. If you haven't already, make sure you are following us on eBay. Subscribe to the channel. Baseball, basketball, and football. There's Jorge Mateo, Chrome for Oakland, and Cabello for the Yanks. Excuse me. Everything but the paper base, Dave. For paper, only Jason Dominguez and Pausen ship. And Bobby Witt ship. There's Valmont for the Twins and Rolison for the Rocks. Bayron Laura, Chrome for the Rangers, and Forrest Whitley for the Stros. Royce Lewis for the Twins and Alec Bowman for the Phils. There's a Tarek Skubal Mojo for Detroit. Thank you, Brad. Jaron Duran for the Red Sox, Spanish Globe of Ronaldo Hernandez, and Jason Dominguez Mojo for the Yanks, and Oscar Gonzalez for the Indians. Nice pack right there. Casey Mize for the Tigers, Joe Ryan for Tampa, rookie of your favorites, Jesus Luzardo for Oaktown, Jacob Amaya for the Dodgers, and Bobby Witt Jr. Mojo for the Royals. Not a bad couple of Mojo packs there. We do have 4 more breaks going today. We have Illusions Basketball coming up after this. Mosaic Basketball, 9:30 Eastern. I believe Topps Chrome Baseball at 10:15, and then more Illusions Basketball at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. Everything can be found in our eBay store. Just drop the link in the comments for you if you're trying to take a look at some squads for later on. And we're also getting close to 2,000 subscribers, so if you're not already, make sure you're subbed to the channel. We're going to be doing a giveaway video with how to enter coming in the coming days here. So you'll want to make sure you get a notification when that video goes up so that you can get in. Well, there you go, Dave. So make sure to not follow the channel. Third mega box. There's Cal Mitchell for the Pirates and Tim Cate for the Nats. Jazz Chisholm for the Marlins and De La Cruz for Los Bravos. There's a Lubob Chrome for the White Sox and Shea Langeliers for Los Bravos. Florial Chrome for the Yanks and Duran for the Red Sox. There's Mojo of Tristan Casas for the Red Sox, Forrest Whitley for the Stros, and we have Orange. Nice. For the St. Louis Cardinals, 21 of 25. Nolan Gorman, Orange Mojo. Congrats, St. Louis. There's another Bobby Witt Jr. Mojo for the Royals behind that. And another Jason Dominguez for the Yanks. You're off to quite the start here, guys. There's Spencer Howard for the Phils, Florial for the Yanks, rookie of your favorites, Brendan McKay for Tampa, Apostle for the Rangers, and Jacob Amaya for the Dodgers. Closing out our third mega box. Number 4. There's Shea Langeliers for Los Bravos. And Nate Pearson for the Jays. So far, he is. There's Florial for the Yanks. And another Lubob for the White Sox. He's going crazy, too, in this break. Yankees buyer mentioned they wouldn't be watching live, so hopefully when he sees this on repeat, he's pretty happy. There's a Bobby Witt paper for the Royals. Holsizer for Tampa and Logan Gilbert for Seattle. There's Julio Ramos for the Giants and Leody Taveras for the Rangers. Mojos, we have Jackson Rutledge for the Nats, Colton Welker for the Rocks, Span the Globe of Yu Chang for Cleveland, Hunter Green for the Reds, and Jesus Sanchez for the Marlins. And Xavier Edwards, first Mojo for the Pods, Nico for Tampa, rookie of their favorites, Nico Horner for the Cubbies, Adley for the O's, and Alec Thomas for the Diamondbacks to close out our fourth mega box. What's up, Dakota? Pretty sure the Pirates have a few other guys, too. Tend to hit a lot of their autos in this, so hopefully we can get you on the board. As long as some Aristides for Brad. Hey, they're with this year's postseason though, they're looking like they might just sneak on in. And once you're there, you never know. What is it? I think a 3-game series now or something. So you get Trevor Bauer going. You got a shot, and Luis Castillo. Yeah, he looks good. Thank you, Brian. I think he's a little underrated right now, but I've been seeing the way he's been playing. He's kind of under the radar, playing well. Number 5. Yep, Sonny Gray too. Oh, that's awesome, Dakota. Funny enough, I do too. And Brian Hayes has been a last piece in a couple of lineups for me, and he's done very well. Where I have like very low salary left. I do daily. So I have very low salary left, and I've stuck him in at third base, and he has not let me down yet. There's Alek Manoah for the Blue Jays and Tarik Skubal for the Tigers. Drew Waters for those Bravos and Spencer Howard for the Phils. There's Dane Dunning for the White Sox and Robert Powson, Chrome for the Athletics. Yeah, I watch his vlog, Trevor Bauer. I know he wants to be able to pitch like every 4 days or something. Campusano for the Mets and Brady Singer for the Royals. I actually was hearing, which I didn't even realize, the Mariners still have a shot, mathematically. There's Mojo of Royce Lewis for the Twins, O'Neill Cruz for the Pirates, Span Globe of Ronaldo Hernandez for Tampa, Bennett for the Brew Crew, and Cabello for the Yanks. And our second Mojo pack. There's Astudillo for the Metsies, Franklin Perez for the Tigers, Nico for the Cubbies, Rookie of the Year favorites, Gorman for the Cards, and Riley Green for the Tigers to close out our 5th Mega Box. Because what is it this year? The top 2 teams per division make it, and then 2 wild cards. So I believe the Mariners just have to catch Houston, who they're a couple games behind, if I'm not mistaken, who they're playing the next 3 games. So if they get a sweep, I think they're right back in it. Pretty sure you got to win at least 2 or 3, if not all 3, though, coming up against the Astros. There's Ashby for the Brew Crew and Kalenic for the Mariners. Seahawks for the Cards and Adaman for the Cubbies. There's another Bobby Paper for the Royals. Dalbec for the Red Sox and Sixto for the Marlins. Casey Mize for the Tigers and Grant Levine for the Rocks. And all Mojos. Pena for the Stros, De La Cruz for those Bravos, Spanagloba Munoz for the Pods, Taylor Trammell for the Pods, and Manoah for Toronto. Tristan Casas for the Red Sox, Forrest Whitley for the Stros. There's a Rookie of the Year favorites of Bo Bichette for Toronto, Nick Madrigal for the White Sox, and Jazz Chisholm for the Marlins. Closing out our 6th Mega Box. I mean, there's going to be a couple teams who have no business being in the playoffs this year that who make it, so you never know. Listen, I'm a Mets fan, and you guys robbed us of some of our best prospects, so at least you have a bright future, no matter what it looks like. Hopefully J-Rod comes back next year, healthy and ready to go for you. Kalenic. Couple of guys. There you go. There's a Jason Dominguez paper for the Yanks. Bennett for the Brew Crew and Brendan Davis for the Cubbies. I like that ballpark. Been there a few times. Seattle. Cannon Smith for the Yanks and Adam Hall for the O's. Wander Franco Chrome for Tampa and Franklin Perez for the Tigers. There's JJ Blue Day Chrome for the Marlins and Nate Pearson for the Blue Jays. Mojos of CJ Abrams for the Pods, Liberatore for Tampa, Rookie of the Year favorites Jesus Luzardo for Oaktown, Apostle for the Rangers, and Amaya for the Dodgers. There's Keibert for the Dodgers, Mauricio for the Mets, Spanish Globe of Dastin Brown for the Blue Jays, Brian Mata for the Red Sox, and Drew Waters for Los Bravos. Closing out all 7 Mega Box. Yeah, I mean, from what I have heard and seen is I think Kalenic is probably like the safer bet. He's just around ready to, play now and contribute. And then J-Rod is going to be more of like the the wild card upside guy. Like if he hits his potential, it's probably higher than Kalenic, but you know, he's a little more high risk, high reward. But Kalenic, I think he's going to be a good player. From what I've seen, I like his mentality. Yeah, I think he just has all the tools to be a starting major league outfielder for years to come, and then hopefully for you guys, progressing into a perennial all-star. I am a fan of his. And I will be watching and crying from afar, remembering how my Mets got Elias Diaz for him. Number 8. We're not, I can't remember this guy's name. That's how bad he is. Edwin Diaz. I've never been to Oracle. Cannon Smith for the Yanks and Astudillo for the Metsies. There's Drew Mendoza for the Nats and Shane Baz for Tampa. Javier for the Stros and Paradis for the Tigers. Adam Hall for the O's and Luis Gil for the Yanks. Mojos, we got Yan Diaz for Tampa Bay, Encarnacion for the Marlins, and there's blue of Dylan Carlson for the Cards. /150. St. Louis getting all the color. Logan Davidson for the A's and Bojarski for the Tigers. Miguel Vargas for the Dodgers. Perea for the Yanks. Rookie of the Year favorites of A.J. Puck for Oaktown. Nolan Jones for the Indians. And Cody Hoos for the Dodgers. Closing out our 8th mega box. Oh, yeah. On paper, that sounds like an outfield that hopefully for you guys will be playing together, hopefully at least 5 or 10 years. AL West sounds like it's going to be stacked. Oakland is always good, and they have a ton of prospects too. And then obviously you have the Astros. Love them or hate them, but they got a lot of talent, and most of those guys are still fairly young. You got the Angels. Maybe one day it'll all come together with Trout at the helm. Pretty solid division. The A's pitching against your hitting. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing for years to come. Number 9. We shipped the hits and the chrome, Gary. So everything but the paper. There's Brady Singer, chrome for the Royals, and Dane Dunning for the White Sox. Riley Green for the Tigers and Mountcastle for the O's. Xavier Edwards, first chrome for the Pods, and O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates. No crowd there. There's Apostle, chrome for the Rangers, and Glenn Allen Hill Jr. for the D-backs. Mojo. There's Miguel Amaya for the Cubbies, K-Rob for the D-backs, and for the San Diego Padres, we have ink of Joey Cantillo for the Padres. Brady McConnell for the Royals and Grant Levine for the Rocks. Jared Kelenic for those Mariners. Josh Young for the Rangers. And there is purple Rookie of the Year favorites of Nico Horner for the Chicago Cubbies. Justin Dunn, Rookie of the Year favorites for the Mariners. And Alec Bohm behind that to close out all 9th mega box. And number 10. There's Encarnacion Chrome for the Marlins and Wander Franco again for Tampa Bay. Ian Anderson for Los Bravos and Damon Jones for the Phils. Kirilloff for the Twinsies and Shortridge for those Pirates. There's Dylan Carlson for the Cards and Ronaldo Hernandez for Tampa Bay. And our last mojos, we got Freudis Nova for the Stros, Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox. There's a spin in the globe of Jason Dominguez for the Yanks, Robert Powson for Oakland, and Adley Rushman for the O's. And last pack of the break. Liberatore for Tampa, Tim Cate for the Nats, Rookie of their favorites, Brendan McKay for Tampa, Balazovic for the Twinsies, and Gus Varland for the Athletics. To close it out. I am going to put together a quick little hit recap, some of the bigger hits from the break for you guys. All right, some of our bigger hits from the break. We got a Rookie of the Year favorites mojo of Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays. Span in the Globe of Jason Dominguez for the Yanks. Wander Franco, we got 2 Chrome for Tampa Bay. Lou Bob, we got Chrome twice and mojo for the White Sox, as well as a Span in the Globe mojo for Chicago. Robert Powson, we got 1 Chrome and 1 mojo coming up in a little bit. Bobby Witt Jr., we got 2 paper and 2 mojo for the Royals. Jason Dominguez, we got 1 paper and 2 mojo for the Yanks. Bigger rookie mojos, we got Yan Diaz for Tampa, Encarnacion for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards for the Pods, Skubal for the Tigers, Duran for the Red Sox, and there's Mr. Powson for the Athletics. Color, we got Nico, Rookie of the Year favorites, purple to 250 for the Cubbies, Dylan Carlson, blue to 150 for the Cards, and Nolan Gorman, orange to 25 for St. Louis. And we got 1 auto of Joey Cantillo for the Padres. That is going to do it for the break. We'll be back on in 20 minutes with Illusions Basketball. Thank you guys so much for joining. As always, peace and love all.